and mummies to be, yummy daddies and daddies to be. Welcome back to the Maternity Diary. So, if you remember last year this time, I did the big chop for my sister locks that I had had for close to 2 years. And so this is my hair. This is my hair since the last time, the big chop, even though I've had some trims here and there. Yeah, so it's another birthday. Yeah, it's another birthday, and I'm going to do my hair. So as many of you know, I haven't been to the salon for close to 8 years, and in this 8 years, let me be honest, I went to the salon once because my friend, my BFF, wanted to give me a treat. So she took me to the salon to do a weave on, and out of the 8 years, that was the only time I did. Everything else, even my sister locks, I did it myself. And so for my birthday, I was thinking, I wanted to give myself a treat by letting someone else do my hair for me, like a professional. So I go to Instagram, see this home dressmaker, I don't know, hair maker. Yeah, so I actually didn't want to choose a salon, so I saw this person on Instagram that does hair from her home, and I was very excited. So I saw this hairstyle that she had done. I'll put the picture is up here so you can see. And I asked her, oh, how much is this hair? And then she goes ahead and tells me, okay, this hair will cost you $250. And so immediately I was like, hold on. Wait, okay, if it will cost me $250, does it include the hair? And she tells me it doesn't include the hair at all. So I have to buy the hair. And as you can see, like, there are two different hairs in the picture that I have up here. So it is the regular braids and then the human curly hair to give you the boho effect. So join me as I try to do my hair myself, because I am going to pay any $250 plus the hair. Everything is going to cost about $350 at the very least. Don't forget, I have to drive all the way there and back, the gas and everything. No, and the time might not even be convenient for me. So let's try and do this hair. So let's see if we can achieve it. Let me know what you think. $250 is a lot of money. If I even converted it to my Ghanaian currency, that is about 2,500 cedis, which is a lot of money. That's someone's entire salary, you know, for a month. And we cannot be throwing the money away, whether it's a treat or not. So join me, let's do this. So I did braids. I just took out braids, and I'm doing this very same braid, so the same color, hair color. And then this is my human hair that I'll be attaching to it when we are done. So let's see. Yeah, let's comb my hair. And tell me in the comments, do you think I'll be able to achieve this hairstyle? Or you think I'm joking? I'm kidding. Look, I will achieve this hairstyle. Wait and see. Wow. At the first cut, see how clean that is. Such a clean cut. What? You said what? Alrighty. Next, we are going to divide the front. Let's see. Ooh, Charlie, I have a lot of dexterity. Oh, I'm very good. Oh, I should have been a dentist when I had the chance. See how good on the first cut. See how straight it is. Or what do you say? I should go back to school and be a medical doctor? What? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to tie this hair. Okay. Ah, we look like sweet angels. And then how many do I cut this hair even into? I have absolutely no idea. Maybe three, that'll be 6. Wow, my cuts are so even and well done. I'm so proud of myself. Okay, so I think we have the first one, and then we do this one also into 2. Oh, not bad, not bad, not bad. We're making progress. Okay, so let's talk about a few darnest things. Kids say the darnest thing. In fact, this video should be named Kids Say the Darnest Thing. So I'm using this one, the Shine Jam. I like to use it because it really helps to blend the hair in. And yeah, I think it's a good product generally. Okay, so let's talk about a few things here. So kids say the darnest things. Let's see. So actually I'm going to make the braids quite big because, like, not the size of the braids, but I'm going to cut my hair big because honestly I'm a little tired. I don't know if I have the energy to really do so much braids like I did the one I did before I took this down, before I took it down to switch. So let's see. All right, so let's talk about kids say the darnest things. So I don't know how many of you are Ghanaian watching this, but you know what we call shito. So for those who don't know what shito is, it's a black pepper sauce that Ghanaians like to make. Okay. Oh, let's see. Is this a good size? I hope it's not too big. Should we make it small or should we make it big? I don't want to make it too small and I don't want to make it too big either. Moreover, I don't have too much hair to be throwing around. So we've got to be careful. We've got to be careful. So anyway, yeah, let's talk about, so for shito, we have shito, right? And so there's this family friend of mine whose son comes. We invite them over to come and eat, and on a Sunday evening. And then this child, like, we prepared the food. He was so excited, so we made like fufu for him to eat. We made some soup for him, and he was so excited. So I was like, since you're so excited about Ghanaian food, let me introduce you to something too. So I go and pick up this shito. I go pick up shito, and then I tell this boy that, oh, this is shito. So he was like, oh, okay. Then he asked me, well, what is it made of? So I explained it to him, and then he said, oh, that sounds really good. So he was really excited to try it. He tried it, and the moment he tried it, it was so hot. He ran to the bathroom to drink a lot of, to wash his mouth. Once he was done, he comes to me and is like, is that why it is called shito? And I said, why it's called shito? And then he says that, because you would have to shit. Excuse my language, but I'm trying to repeat exactly what he said. He's like, because you have to shit right after, so that's why it's called shito. I found that to be so hilarious. Like, when he said it, it was just so funny. Yeah, so I mean, I never thought about it that way, but honestly, after he said that, I couldn't help but think that maybe this boy is right. So to those of you who know the origin of the word shito, please tell me or tell me so that shito. Oh my god. Tell me, do you like it? Yeah. Okay, let's talk about something else. Let's see. Okay, so there was a time my son went to daycare, and at the time I had a tenant, a friend living in the basement who was also like a tenant, and then yeah, so she was living here very briefly, and my son went to daycare. So there was a day that she went with me to pick him up, and then the teacher was interested. So the teacher asked, "Oh, is she your sister?" And we're like, "Oh yeah, she's my sister." And then went on to explain, and she's like, "Oh really, your sister?" And we're like, "Yeah, well, I mean, for us, we call everyone from our country our sister. So yeah, the person is my sister." So here's what happens. So the next day, the teacher is talking to my son, and then is asking him about, family members and all of those things, and then goes on to ask, so he asked, and he said, my mommy and my dad. She said, how about your auntie? And he's like, which aunt? And he's like, your auntie. And then she mentions, okay, so I'm going to mention your name. No, I'll mention your name. Otherwise, you're going to. Okay, so this auntie, because I know she'll be watching, but this auntie, so she asked, how about, so we mentioned her name to him. It's like, how about auntie, let's say auntie A. How about auntie A? And he's like, auntie A. And she said, yes. And she said, where is she from? Where does auntie A come from? So this teacher was being curious, asking my son where auntie A is coming from. And then my son goes ahead and answers, and he's like, auntie A? I don't know. And she's like, where is auntie A from? And then she goes ahead, gives a demonstration, like, this person is from Canada, that person is from Serbia, that kind of thing. So she goes ahead and then gives that explanation. And then this child is like, yes. Auntie A is from the basement. You get what I mean? Like, he said he's from the basement, and he didn't understand that she meant, okay, which country is she from? And mind you, my son was just 4 years old when he was being asked that question. So he goes ahead and says, auntie A is from the basement. And it was so funny because the teachers were all around. They laughed so hard. Like, they laughed so hard. It was so funny. And the next day, she just couldn't wait to tell me all about auntie A who comes from the basement. Wow. What do you think? It's cool, huh? Looking good. I like the size. It's not bad. It's a good size, I think. I think at this rate, you're going to finish early. And I'll let you go. Yeah, so that was auntie A from the basement. Yeah, what else? Let's see. Okay, so this same teacher, let's talk about this one. So this same teacher, okay, so my son was no longer going to this daycare. He has now moved to a different school, hence a different daycare. But there was a time his school was closed. So his school was closed, and so we decided, okay, is this the same size? I hope so. Let me take the next one, because what I like to do, I want the size to be exactly the same. So before I use the other one, I do another one by the side and use that as a measure of the other. The next one. Anyway, oh God, see my hair. In fact, I'm going to share the product that I use. Can you believe this is just one year of growth? Just 1 year of, I remember my hair was this short. 1 year of growth. It's not bad though. Hey, it's not bad at all. Okay. All right. I feel the hair is looking small. Is it too small? Anyway, so there was a time that my son had to go back to his daycare. So the same teacher. And because now he goes to a new daycare, the new daycare, he sends food. In the old daycare, they don't send food because food is provided. But in the new daycare, food isn't provided. So he takes his own food and snack and everything, even including water, I think. Yeah. So, is this the same size? I hope so. What I don't like is braids that are not the same size. It looks a little smaller. But we can make it work. Let's see. We can make it work. Okay, so anyway, let me continue my story. So, it's slightly smaller, but I think we should be okay. It's manageable. Anyway, so my son goes to the daycare. There's a day that his daycare is not operating because when his school is not, it's on holiday. Like the daycare just doesn't work too. So anyway, he goes and then he goes for breakfast. So during breakfast, he goes during breakfast. And then when he went for breakfast, he had his breakfast at home before he left. But then he gets there and other people are having breakfast and he wants to have his breakfast. So, no, I'm saying the story all wrong. Wait. Forget about all that I said, scrap all of that. So here's the thing. So my son comes back from daycare that day and then he comes to me and he's all sad and moody. And I'm like, what's going on? I haven't seen him like this before. So he was so sad and moody. And so when we're going to bed and I ask him, hello babe, what's wrong with you? Why do you look sad? What happened? And then he says, I'm sad, mommy. I'm like, why are you sad? I know, but why are you sad? And then he goes ahead and tells me, Miss Megan broke my heart. And I'm like, what? I've never heard my son use the words like somebody has broken his heart. So I'm like, wait, broke your heart? And he said, yes, she broke his heart. So I'm like, wait, how did she break your heart? So he goes ahead and says, Miss Megan just broke my heart. She broke my heart. I was like, wait, why did she break your heart? So I was really upset. So the next day I'm like, okay, I'm going to this teacher, to go and deal with her for breaking my son's heart. So I go to the daycare now and I ask the teacher, my son said you broke his heart. What did you do? What happened? And then she goes ahead and tells me, oh, that's what he said. And I said, yes. She said, oh, no, that's not what happened. Okay, so the thing is, during the time that his friends were having breakfast, he opened his lunchbox and wanted to also eat a spaghetti and meatball. And I thought that it's just breakfast. If you eat your meatball and spaghetti, what would you then eat for lunch? So she insisted that he doesn't eat his food. And so that is the reason why he was upset, because the whole day he was upset after she didn't allow him to eat. And I found that to be so interesting because my son has never used the word like someone has broken his heart. So it was really, really interesting that was even the reason why his heart was broken. Yeah, so yeah, that was my very first son's heartbreak. And so she goes on and then apologizes to him and says she's really sorry and she'll prepare spaghetti and bring to him. So tell me, has any of your kids come with a broken heart? What was their first broken heart? Tell me about it. This was my son's first broken heart. And since then, the younger one would always, whenever he's sad, he's like, mommy, somebody broke my heart. I'm like, who broke your heart, please? Just let us be. Who broke your heart? Masa. Yeah, so that's the story of my son's broken heart. So let's talk about one more story before. Oh, I think this is pretty small. I keep cutting them really small. I need to cut them a little big, you know, so that... Okay, yeah, let's talk about another darnest thing that my kids have talked about. So let's talk about my second boy. So my second boy, wait, we need to get the line straight, so let's not talk yet. So we do another 2 here. Oh my god, this hair is going to be so fast. I'm so happy. I mean, you know what? I really didn't think that I was going to make big braids, but I think big braids look good on me. I'll just try with this. Is this straight? Doesn't look straight to me. Okay, let's do this. Okay, so let's talk about the next one. So here, my son, my older son, okay, was upset. No, I think so you know, kids of today, when they see little bugs, they behave as if the bugs are dinosaurs. They behave as if the bugs are dinosaurs. Meanwhile, they'll see someone's dog and they'll be like, "Mommy, I want to go pet it." Or they see even an alligator, "Mommy, I want to go touch it." Yet, when there's a little tiny bug, you see these kids running, screaming, "Mommy, mommy, mommy." So, one time, I'm sure a lot of you have that experience with our kids. They are not afraid of the big animals, but when it comes to bugs, oh my god, they will drive you crazy about bugs. Anyway, so my son cries to me, there's a bug bit me, a bug bit me. So I just go ahead and say, "Oh, sorry, don't mind the bug, blah, 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 blah," and all of that. And then he was so sad and all. So I said, "Don't worry, dear, don't worry, dear." And then as I was saying it, number 2 is like looking at me. I'm like, "What is wrong?" And then he comes and he says, "Mommy, he's not a deer." I'm like, why is he not a deer? He's my deer. And then he says, "No, Mommy, I said he's not a deer." And now I get confused. I'm like, what is this child even talking about? Why is he saying my one? So I go ahead and say, "He's my son," and I say he's my deer. And then he's like, "No, Mommy, I said he's not a deer." So now, like, I become really curious to know why he's saying I shouldn't say deer to his brother. So I'm like, why shouldn't I say deer to your brother? And then it says, "Because he's not a deer, he's not an animal." Oh my god, like that is when it clicked. The moment he said that, then it clicked. So, like, I know you get the joke, right? So he's like, he's not a deer because he's not an animal to be called a deer. So I shouldn't be using the word deer. And I found out to be so hilarious, because that was the last thing I was thinking about. Like, was the reason why he would tell me not to call his brother deer. I thought like he was jealous or something. Yeah. Oh goodness. Oh, this birthday hair must pop, must pop. And I'm really taking my time, man. No rushing. Cry. Cry, 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 cry. to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, oh, to me. Oh, happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to me. Oh, may God bless me now. Ooh, may God bless me now. May God bless me now. May God bless me now. Oh, hey, yeah. May God give you long life, me, yeah. May God give me long life. May God give me long life. May God give me long life. Oh, and may God grant your wishes. And may God grant your wishes. Oh, may God grant your wishes. The people that are wishing me. Oh, may God grant your if you know me, I'm a sucker for birthdays. Yay! I look really young in this hairstyle. In fact, one day my daughter will enjoy you. She'll really enjoy you. Hey, look. So tell me, what can you do for yourself? Like, what would you rather not pay a lot of money for and you end up doing yourself? Like, I know some people, it's renovations. Let's say, like there's someone I know that she wanted to do an accent wall and it was going to cost so much, like thousands of bucks. And so she decided to do it herself, and she said it cost only $250 to do the accent walls. Can you imagine, in her bedroom? So what service or good would you rather do by yourself instead of paying someone like a ridiculous amount of cash for? Tell me about that. Yeah. This time I did something. Hey, it pained me. So I got the services of a plumber because one of my sinks wasn't draining very well. And I mean, so I decided to get this plumber to come in and check it out for me. This plumber comes in and girl, you won't believe it. He comes in, it literally takes him less than 2 minutes, or 3 minutes to finish. And all it was for him to remove the base there and wash it. And that was it. That was all. And guess how much this guy charged me? And it was literally like less than 5 minutes. And he charged $160 for it. Can you imagine? Like, it pained me so much because I was watching him do the thing. And I was like, oh my God, why didn't I think about doing this myself? Like, honestly, it really, really pained me. So I asked him to show me what he did. I want to see, so that the next time it happens. And I'm sure he's like, this girl doesn't want to give me work again. She doesn't want to give me work again. But honestly, $160 for like a literal 2 minutes job. Like, it wasn't even up to 3 minutes. Like, trust me, it wasn't even up to 3 minutes. And this guy charged me that money. It really pained me. So since then, I said, you know what, I'm going to learn how to do some of these things also myself, so that when I'm alone, I'm able to do these things, you know. Yeah. But honestly, there are some goods and services people charge an arm and a leg for. I'm like, are you serious? And actually, that even happened to me. I remember I ordered a cake. The last time I ordered a cake was 2000 and what year? 2020. So it was the year of COVID. And my husband had just completed his PhD. And so I wanted to get him like a congratulatory cake. And so I ordered this cake online and they actually charged me $190 for that cake. Hold on. I need to do this part well. If I'm talking too much, it won't work. Okay. Yeah. So I ordered this cake, $190 or so, $980. Like honestly, hey, it really pained me. But the cake was cool. Like I'm not going to say the cake wasn't nice. The cake was nice. Truth be told, it was a nice, beautiful cake. But after paying that amount of money, I was like, no way, I'm not paying that again. And then, so later on that year, I learned how to make my own cake and bake it. And my mother-in-law is a caterer too, so I mean, she was able to give me some first beginner lessons on how to do some of those things, and that has helped me a lot since then. Like, trust me, I haven't even bought a single cake. Like all my kids' birthdays, my husband's birthday, my birthday, I make the cake myself. And this year I'm making my cake myself again. So I'll be putting up a video so that you see the cake I'm going to make. I still don't know exactly what I'm going to make, but we'll see. Usually I draw up what I want to do, and then yeah, I usually draw it up and then I try and maybe I'll draw it up. I still need to think about it and see what I want to do with my cake. But since then, I haven't paid a dime for a cake. All I buy is my ingredients, and I've invested very well in my pans, like my cake tins, my the tips, what's it called? The tips. What else? The scraper, like everything. I've invested very well in it, so I'm honestly done with spending so much money on buying cake, unless of course maybe it's very, very special occasion. So to all my good friends, I'm watching you on your wedding, call me, I'll bake a cake for you. And trust me, you think I'm bad, but I'm not. I'm really good. Like, I'm super, super good. So I can show you, I can do it for you, no cost. You save yourself like $1,000, because some cakes can be so expensive. So yeah, and I've saved a lot of money in doing that. And these days what I do is like my hair. So if I know that if I had done my hair somewhere, it was going to cost me $250. What I'll do is that $250, I actually put it in my savings, like in my TFSA. So this hair, like I said, I was going to pay someone $250 to do it for me. So what I'll do is, once I'm done, I'll rather transfer that money to my savings instead. That way I'm able to save, because a lot of times I think that we tell ourselves, oh, this thing costs less, so the rest of the money I've saved it. But where are you saving it? We are not saving it. We are just using that money for something else again. You are not saving it. So I adopted this approach to actually save, like the money that I would have otherwise used to pay someone for a service, and I ended up doing it myself. I saved that money, and it's a good thing. Yeah, maybe I should do some financial videos, which I'm a bad example for, but I'm a good example of a lot too, like this one. So okay, I think we're done with the front. Whoa, what do you think? So I think we'll do, how many at the back? Okay, so before we do the back, let's see if we can try some of the boho braids just to see. Not bad. So I'll continue and bring you back to where I have gotten to. Okay, so guys, I'm done with my hair. And I'm sure you're just as excited as I am. So I ended up not using everything, all the human hair, the curly hair. I only used one pack. And what I bought came in a pack of 5. So this is, yeah. So I'm just going to wrap this. Because it entangles very quick, right? The way this hair is. So you always have to be using like a conditioner to make sure it is. What do you think? Shake, shake, shake your body, shake, shake, shake your body, shake, shake, shake your body. Have you seen your friend? Shake, shake, shake your body, shake, shake, shake your body, shake, shake, shake your body. Have you seen your friend? So tell me how I did. Was it worth saving $250 on someone just braiding my hair for me? Or yeah, or you think that I should have gone to them? I think I did a fantastic job, and I've saved myself some $250 straight into my TFSA. Yeah, let's see. So there are two main things that I use. I use this one, the moisturizing jelly, and then I also use like a mousse to help me too. And it makes it very easy to maintain. Yeah, and yeah, but I love it. I love the results so far. I love how it looks on me. I can actually even bring it up, you know. Yeah, and then just hold it like this. And I love it. I love what I see. All right, so if you like it, subscribe. And if you want to see more DIY videos from me, please let me know in the comment section what kind of DIY videos do you want to see. I have plans of doing more hair videos, makeup videos, home maintenance videos, like home hacks, kids hacks, all those things. So if there is anything you'd like me to do, please tell me in the comment section, and I will make sure to give you a shout out when I do those videos. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, don't forget to stay happy, stay healthy, and stay beautiful. And wait, it's my birthday. Let's sing a quick birthday song for me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. And I know we sang it earlier before, but we still have to sing it to wrap up the video. So happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, oh, to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to me. Have a blessed week, everyone. Bye.